Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here. Welcome again. It is Wednesday and am I prepared? I think I am. In a way, but you know, we do have things to do today. For this occasion, I would say, I need to put this away. Actually did a little bit of this, yeah, you all know, a little bit of everything. But today I have one thing, sorry for the reach there, but I have one thing in mind that I definitely have to look further into, and that is the February journal, because I just realized it is February soon and it isn't done. I have prepared it. It's in this little box. It's a tiny one this month, this upcoming month, but we will look further into that one. And yes, let's do it. I will just take a little thing here and there and let's see. Where do we have all of these? I actually had a haul last week, and I have a tiny one today too. If my daughter wants to give it to me, because I totally forgot it in the living room. So I will just have to write a little message to her. My things. So let's see if she gets the message and come to me with the things. So, what do we have today? I didn't really have a trash or junk journal style journal for January, and I definitely felt I needed one. So let's see, we will just turn this whole thing around, and we will use this paper bag and create a thing or two. We will have to look further into the actual signature that I'm using though, because we have to cover it, we have to prepare it in the right way. So that is part of what we are going for today. So let's see. We need some washi, because these are actually single pages as well, so we will put those into to use. I have these are just a little bit of you know, everything, but this is my go-to kind of thing. So let's look further into those. And here she comes with things that I've bought and things that I want to show you. But first we will look into this one. So we will have to figure out a way to put single pages together, and the usual way I do is use washi, and we definitely have to cover these Valentine hearts on one side of the scrapbook page and Santas on the others. I have no clue, but we will have to figure that one out too. So we have this single page and the other back here, this one. So we will put those together, put that one away for a little bit. The whole thing going on here, even though I wish I were kind of organized. All of you know that I'm not. It's just the way it is. So we will go with, let's see, This washi, maybe let's look into these ones. The washi won't actually show that much, but you know, it's a matter of just having something. And for the convenience of the thing, let's see, just putting them together like this. Let's look further into. We'll actually put a little bit of glue on the washi tape too. Just a tiny bit of glue, because it will be sewn in as well. So let's put it in like this. And the thing is, we do the same thing on the other side. And for this thing, I will actually use the cutoffs of the washi, because it's a trash journal, or a really true junk journal, or whatever you like to call it. I will use the bits and pieces that I can, just like that. These tiny small ones, let's just put them to the side and fold. Let's see. So one page like that, and then the middle part of it. Let's see, we have another one that needs to be glued down or taped. That one, not necessary. That one, no. And here we have it, this one. The same way with another washi though. What did I do to that one? I have no clue, but we will figure it out. We will take a wider one, a wider washi, like that. One side, and two, and of course a little bit of dog hair. Dog or cat, who would know? I have both in the household. This journal is only for my use, so I'm not too bothered. We will put the little pieces of washi to the side like the others, because you'll never know, we might use it. And we will have that one there, like that. And oh, these were glued together or taped together. We need that too. So we will have one other to go. So just the preps of the journal. It's always something. Let's look into this one. Let's see. Oh, that was a little bit long, but yet again we will use it up. And because it's February, Valentine month, I know we will go with a little bit of heart and love inspired pages in pink. So we will put the washies aside, or at least for now we will. Let's see, folding the thing, or am I going, let's see, I kind of like this way to go, I would say. Looking further into exactly how I want these to go. So this fold, that one, I like that one there. Another of these flowery thingies, and this one and this. Oh yeah, those were two separate pages. I didn't realize. We need some washi on these two, so let's look into that. We will go with some hearts this time. And this particular journal will be more like True Drunk Journal with me type style in the videos and things, and hopefully there will be you know, a little bit more time for something creative together, because that is always fun. I'll just fold this thing upwards, just making it easy on myself. That one wasn't cut too well, was it? Like that. So in a way, we have the journal here. We will have to figure the binding out. Let's think. I was at one point actually thinking just regular yarn, and I think I will go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will be nice. And then the 3-hole pamphlet stitch would be the thing to go. And let's figure this one out, because I do need, let's see, a needle and thread prepared like always. I will actually go with regular yarn just because I can, and just because I have the actual color that I want. Let's see. Usually I go with this because I've had it for years, and I mean years. I think I'm on to my 5th year or something. I will have to kind of think a tiny bit extra on this one because I want to do it a little bit different. Let's see. I want the whole thing to be at the top. Hopefully I have it figured out. I'm not too sure about it, so we will think about this together. And let's see. So February journal preparation it is. And am I doing it right? I have no clue. I'm just doing it the Mrs. Gigi way. Let's see. I'll have to think. We will go up. We will go down. Up the other way. Sorry if I'm not really showing the thing. I've shown this so many times on my channel, so let's see. I don't know. All the way through them all. Of course, it needs to be through all of the holes. Let's figure this one out properly. Almost. Seriously. You have it there. Now we have it there. Yes. Sorry, it's a little bit of a struggle sometimes. And I will do it a little bit extra this time around. Because, let's see, I don't want to have it like that. I'm going to have it on the other side. Haven't I taken the right length? I don't know if I have. Let's see. We will just have a little knot. And I will do this little special thing because I want the knot at the top of the thing. So it is stitched in. We'll do a little extra. Some extra knots are always, you know, in preparation of whatever type of dangly thing will be at the top here. Of course, I could have done it differently, but this is the way that I like it to be this month, or this coming month. We have it here, February, regular, just, it was actually a white paper bag. I literally just took some paint, did a little bit of looking into whatever type of papers I had, and created this little one. So in terms of just starting this thing, I would say, let's see, let's see, February 1st, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we have a couple of extras, which means I don't know if I actually want that to be the first. We will go this being the first. And I will just go with a little bit of, I don't know, maybe like this. Just because I can, I will do this little thing here. Actually just have that one there. Just a little beginning of something, and maybe create a thing up here. Where is all this dog hair coming from? Usually I don't have that much dog hair on the things. Let's see. Sorry for the little glare there with the coffee cup. Maybe I'll just put it further up. So we will put the needle aside, all of these sharp tools aside, and let's see, we have it here, February junk journal, or I would say journal with me type journal, because that is what we are going for February. So in terms of creating this will of course continue. I will do it for the first 3 months of this year. Literally trash bits of whatever I have created throughout every project, even projects that's off cam. So, you know, there can be all kinds of things in here. But I will probably just go with collecting all the trashy bits and just put them together in some sort of something. But the actual monthly journal that I will do my daily journal in will be this little one. I have also, let's see, I will show you. I have collected, and this will be my bin for the month. Collected some things that I want to use. First, I have these. These are girls in the digital kit that Recreations by Brooke have created. It was years ago, but I have the digital. I think she still have it on her Etsy. Beautiful. I printed them twice just because, you know, there is pinks and oranges and red and things like that. We have literally bits of paper pieces that I've used in the journal. I've just put them in here. We have these. I'm not too sure if I want to use that size or create another thing of my own kind of thing. We have a little bit of lace and things. And of course all the laces that we had from last week. We have this little bit of ruffly, I don't even know, like this that I've created that I want to use. And there will always be extra things, of course. But looking further into that in a couple of days. So, this is prepared for February, and there will be more videos going for that. And then I have a whole last week and another one this week. I just had to have these things when I saw them. They were cheap. Sorry for the glare, if any. Diamond painting. It's one of those things that I tend to go to for relaxing purposes, really. I loved this picture when I saw it, so I had to have it. The tiny one. Just the right size for me if I only have a couple of minutes, which is the way to go now for me. So we will look further into that one. And then the the greatest of them all, cheap things. And yes, I'm not going to use these pens in here, but I just had to have this when I saw it, and it was cheap. Beautiful coloring book by a Swede, Maria Trolle. Skyfall, Stjärnfall. Beautiful pictures, really cute and I would say easy ones in a way, beautiful. So these are things that we are going to color throughout the rest of 2025. These pictures are pictures that I've kind of looked for. I love cute pictures like this, and I've always looked into adult coloring books, but they have, for me at least, been a little bit too hard because, you know, I'm a total beginner on this. Two of my daughters, they use alcohol markers and do all kinds of cute, beautiful things. I'm not there yet. I would say. I have the things. Hello, AG. Welcome. This is so strange to me. And I don't know if you remember, I have bought, I don't know, I've used these, I have to show you, and I have actually used a couple of the pens so much so I don't have them anymore. These coloring pens, I'm not kidding, these are literally like, I would say $2 or something. Super, super cheap. Just regular pens, nothing fancy, no alcohol markers or whatever, just regular. Fine liner at one end and a little broader, you know, just regular thing on the other side. $2. Super cheap. I love them. Kids section. I know that's a little bit crazy, but that's just what it is. And I found this. It says high quality dual fine liner brush pens. I found these. Look at them. I don't know. There are many. 72 of them. These are brush tips. It's kind of the same brand as the other ones. So fine liner and brush tips. Really cheap. That's why I love them. You know, all kinds of colors, really. I don't even know how to show you. There are many colors. So we have these to play with. Nothing fancy again, really cheap, but I just had to have them when I saw them. All kinds of, I don't know, let's see. You know, greens, yellow, brown, a little bit orangey red, more orange and yellow and blue, purple, more purple, yellows, pink, all kinds. So these will be used not necessarily when creating in this one, but I'm not too sure. Oh, you have never done things like this. You know, these are just a little bit, you know, just intricate kind of thing, but you know, for me, a really nice way of starting. Like, for instance, this one, I love these. And the quality of the paper, that's going to be really interesting to use. I'm not too sure. It is thick, but it's, I don't know, it's sleek. It's, it is, I don't know what to call it, but I would love to try it out. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but yeah, it's going to be fun. So these are just something that I need. And something else that I kind of need to do now, well, actually, I've seen this one in terms of on the package. I know it's just the smallest, easier one because that's what I wanted. And I think I've talked about it before because I've done diamond paintings before. I do have to organize all the colors though. You know, look at this one. It's just the right size for a live session, isn't it? Like, you know, just the tiniest little thing. And these. So, what do you say? Organizing these might be a thing to do. And I actually have the small little bags because I've invested. Is it an investment? Yes, it is. I would say it is. Let's see. I don't know about this preparation type situation, but I think I have them somewhere here. Or have I? There. I don't know, 100 small little bags. And these will definitely be needed. You know, I have one of those containers and things, but I don't know. That's a little bit too much. So, number one, I will actually have to just, right, let's see, number one. Now figuring out, oh no, I will just write it here. Me and thinking, is number one always that color? I'm not too sure about it, Emma. Hello, sorry. What I'm making, I'm not too sure myself. I just bought this tiny little diamond painting that I need to organize all the bits and pieces here. I will just write number one so that we will know. I showed everyone the preparation of this little one, a trashy junk journal, a tiny little one that I'm going to work in throughout February. So just a setup of that thing, because I felt when making this, you know, I just needed to just put in something. So, but the diamond painting, it's a little bit of a hassle when thinking all of these little drills. Is that what it is? I need to organize them before I start this thing. It's not fun, but you know, it needs to be done because otherwise it will be a little thing. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see what to do with these. Am I the first one to just scream here when I have all of these drills right at the, or I would say either on the floor, every one of them, or like, you know, in my lap or something. I don't know. I saw this purple, darker purple one. So I need to have one of those small little boxes, or I need to find where I have mine. So are that, let's look into it. Is it the same color as this one? This is apparently number 2, so we will go with that. And for somebody that hasn't done this, I don't know if this is number 2, always number 2, as in the dark purple, or is it just this painting, this diamond painting? But I feel like it is way easier to have these Ziploc little baggies than these, because I've used these tiny bags before, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. I have it all over already. One might say that you Would have been a little bit easier to have those plastic small containers, like a little box, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Because you will just pour it out anyways up on one of these trays. So being able to just close it like this is way easier than anything. Why? Hopefully it won't be too boring, but you know, you have to start somewhere when being creative, isn't it? Like that. Let's see what number 3 apparently. So I hope you had a wonderful start to your week. It's Wednesday today, but you know, for me it actually feels like the end of the week, kind of. I have things planned that makes it almost. You know, tomorrow is going to be a really fun day at work, and then it's Friday, so yeah, it will go fast these 2 days ahead till the weekend. So we have I was looking at the other side and it said 14. I was like, seriously, what's going on? Oh my. You started, oh my, I hope it, is it healing like properly, or yeah, I hope it's doing kind of well in terms of healing. Cutting your thumb. That sounds to me like something that I would do. I haven't done that, but you know, quite close to it. Slice it with a knife while cutting bread. That's one of the things that I usually go with. I wouldn't say usually, but you know, it happens when it happens, kind of thing. Let's see, just a little tiny one. Please come out of the bag. Yes, thank you. Couldn't get it to stop. Oh, well, that wasn't good, but I hope it's, you know, coming along and quite healing nice. Or was it today? Oh, I hope not. Or was it like, so number 5. This is going to take a while, unfortunately, but you know, it's just how it is. If I don't do it together with all of you, I would say I won't do it at all, or at least sometimes it feels like that. So for me, it's better to do it together with a little bit of company like this. Let's see, all these pink little thingies, just a tiny bit of them left. 2 more, and 1 or 2 or whatever on the table. Did it go there? Was it? Yes, I saw one on top of a little thing there. So do you have anything in terms of crafting, and how did it go with your the machine, Angie, and the subscription of the Joy? Was it that? Oh, sorry, I can't really remember the name. Cricket Joy, was it? I realized with subscriptions like that, you know, was it better before, I was about to say, but that's not how you say it, is it? Was it better like in the 90s or whatever, when you bought a thing and you could use it however many times you wanted or however you wanted, kind of. Now you need to have all of these subscriptions and extras, and I don't even know, like, it's a whole thing. Because now I feel like you have to have like $3-4 for that thing, and if you want to have this you have to pay this and that, and blah 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 blah, and suddenly it's up to like $10 or whatever, even you know, $15 or so. To me, is it good or is it bad? Sometimes it's just like, oh, you have both product, and then you have to have those kind of subscription type things to be able to use it at all, and that to me, I don't like that at all. Let's see, do we have more pearls? I had a little purple one there. I wonder, was it that color? Was it this one? Yes, I think it was number 3. So, I have actually since Christmas, let's see, a little bit after work kind of thing, but otherwise it's only weekends. I've done a couple of puzzles, 3,000 piece ones. Actually did the last couple of pieces. That's what it is. Like 5 minutes before this live, and that was a 3,000 pieces of puzzles. And then I've done is it 4,000 pieces in terms of puzzles since the holidays. You had to resub it? Oh, you had to resub to it to use it. Oh, oh, everyone needs one. Is it one of those? Is it really? To me, it is. Do I really need one? No, I don't think it's so. Do I really need one? No, I don't think so. And then, I've seen this person using it, and I've seen this person and that person, and suddenly in the back of my mind, something is like a little tiny whisper at first, like, I think it would be kind of fun to own one of those things, or, you know, whatever it is. And then that little whisper turns into a little bit of a chatter, and then a little bit of a screaming situation going. Oh, am I a puzzle master? I don't know. Yeah, you know the drill of getting things and kind of have them and use them seldom or never. Puzzle master, I don't know. One of the things I would say my whole family loves doing is puzzle and Legos for the kids. So we have kind of, I wouldn't say invested, but you know, for the kids, there's always been Legos. And then we have had puzzling type situations going the last couple of years, because even though, you know, my kids are old now and they're in their teens and soon to be adults and adults, but they love to do creative things like me. And I don't know, to some, this diamond painting situation that I'm kind of preparing now, it's relaxing, or puzzles. So to us in the family, it has always been something what like we can do together type of thing. So puzzle in Lego. Let's see, is this brown? Number 8. So preparing all of this. Am I up to the point of making it or start it? I don't know. But I definitely need this done before, because it is easier for me to just have one of these. And if I don't do it like this, it won't be done. That's just how it is. Oh my word. Is there an easier way? Of course it is. I can hear you all scream, Gigi, why are you doing it that way? But I don't know. Oh, I don't have all of these little tiny drills all over my table. Yeah, they are all into my, you know, my kids have always been creating things like paintings. Now my two daughters are into acrylic markers and, you know, doing it all, coloring books, and I've been inspired. So yeah, and then they've all been into sewing and I would say like crocheting. My one daughter is really good at crocheting. So it's always been something. And they are creating junk journals themselves. All kinds of things, really. So yes, I would say that we are a creative type family, even the boys in the family. Let's see, you can cut vinyl on it, make stickers, cards, things to glue on it, make things to iron on shirt. Oh, wow. I've got a, so, you know, sorry, is it worth the money to have a silhouette? I've been looking into that too, kind of. Is it really worth? Because here in Sweden, they are kind of expensive. I've actually been thinking about investing in a silhouette machine, but or what's the name? Brother Scanning Cuts. It's not actually the same kind of, but no. To be honest, Gigi, no. That's kind of what I figured when thinking about it. And yes, I don't know. I think it was at one point, a couple of, I would say 2 years back or something. my daughter was all into vinyls and things, but no, I don't know if they're to now. I'm you know me, I would say. To me, the only thing you need to be creative is a tiny piece of paper and this. Really. What happened in between with buying all of the things? I I have no clue. That's what I'm saying. But you know, you don't really need much. You don't really need anything, really. If you look, you can go in, in the woods, collecting whatever things, and creating like nature mandalas of all the things from outside. You can do all kinds of things. You don't really need anything. But we as human beings, I haven't found the English equivalent to a word that we use so often here in Sweden. It's villhöver. It's kind of like something you feel that you need, that you want to have, but you don't really need it. You just want to have it. So need is the word behöver in Swedish, and you want to have the thing, which is I want to, jag vill. A must have. Is it really? Yeah, it might be a must have. A must have situation. Yeah, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I think you all know what I mean. We don't really need anything. You just have to have it. That's just what it is. So, a must have, buy. Need, but you want it more. Yes. And to be totally honest with you, I would say that this you need but want it. It has become more of a thing, like more and more of a thing, really, since the early, like, I would know, not really. I was about to say millennium or something, but society, at least here, it's like you need more, you need to buy whatever. Like there is always something. So, but to be totally honest, you don't really need too much. As a simple crafter, it's not worth the money. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I could totally see that you wanted to invest in something like a machine like that if you had planned to like open a business, like a small business and things like that. I don't know if you agree with me, but here, of course, there are people doing all kinds of craft things, but not necessarily like in the US, selling all kinds of things and you know, you can definitely do that here in Sweden, but it's not a huge thing. Like, or that's kind of where I am in thinking of this big crafting community. I thought I would. Oh, that's what I was thinking in a way too. Yeah, yeah. I would love it. This whole thing to be, making money out of whatever comes to mind and creating. But eventually, it might be the same here in Sweden, but it's really not. It's definitely. It's not even. Am I taking it too long in terms of not even comparable uh, with I don't know. To me, like, you know, UK and especially US. Like in the US, in terms of crafting and things, it's huge. Let's see. The subscription is almost it's just $10 a month. Hmm. Depending on how much you use it or what you want to use it for, I could definitely say that it's a thing. Um, I would, for myself, say that it just might not be a thing for me. Let's just, I would convince my mind into that at least. And one thing though, this I've been thinking about it. This Etsy thing, I don't know. Um, Selling things on Etsy. I love to buy things on Etsy. I've done it several times. But comparing it, that with selling things on in Sweden, no. I don't know. What do you say? Etsy. It does exist in Sweden, but I haven't really seen too many. Too many, I would say. I've seen a couple of people here in Sweden selling things on Etsy. Um, and I actually, it was it 8 years ago or something? I did it too. Or 7 years maybe, before this whole YouTube kind of thing for me. Yeah, but I did it for a little bit, just to try it out. So, are we prepared to try? What are we going for? Just these tiny, let's see, do I like this one? I don't know, but we'll go with it. We'll just try it out. They have raised, I've heard that one. I don't know, way to go elsewhere, like, I know. Because I haven't used Etsy myself for several years, so oh, I don't know. I am really glad to hear that you have found found what you felt you needed, Angie, because I know that you have been talking about the that one, the joy, for quite some time. Let's see, can we create? I was just going to start here at the bottom of this thing because I saw that there will be just a couple of drills here. And these ones, I don't know about you, I've done a couple of diamond paintings before. I do love the square ones better than these round ones, but you know, it's the way to go. I liked the picture, so to me, this will take a while. I have actually done really stupid things when thinking about it. I actually did sit, and I'm not really kidding. I ate my breakfast. I think it was, this is in centimeters, so it is 40 by 40 centimeters. And I did that for 2 whole days. Breakfast and then just sitting doing this. And my neck, my whole body, my back, it just screamed like, no, Gigi, stop, you can't. But it was so fun, so I couldn't stop. So that's why I just bought this little one, because I knew that this wouldn't really take too long. So just sitting like this, talking, it might be a thing to do. Just for a couple of minutes like this. To be totally honest with you, I couldn't really move. I say, like, I don't know, like 8 o'clock Saturday morning, I think it was. I ate my breakfast, took a cup of coffee with me into here with it was a bigger diamond painting, and I just sat there. I think I took a tiny little break for lunch, but not really too long, and then throughout the day until 5 o'clock. And I didn't really do it like one by one because I have another set of things with that you can do multiple drills and things. But yeah, it was a whole thing. It was so fun though, really was. But making just a tiny bit like this, like a couple of minutes, and now I'm talking, I was about to say a couple of minutes a day, but really it would be a couple of minutes a week. So that is what I'm kind of aiming for, because yeah, life is looking a little bit different now. That's just what it is. So that and all the glare things. I've been inspired by this diamond painting things, looking into all kinds of diamond painting art channels, because there are many diamond painting artists out there creating videos. But thinking doing this all the time, I don't know. That's just not me. I am not going to do any huge projects besides one this year. The one project that I'm going for, like, really, it's going to be really fun. That is one big diorama together with Create with Becca. We are creating each Friday. I wouldn't say I I would lie if I say each Friday. We will definitely get together each week if possible. Fridays it's the day that we are going for, but you know, there will be weekends, there will be times when we have icky throats that we couldn't talk doing YouTube and things. You know, there will be holidays with or other things coming up, but like we did last year, we did ladies in hats once a week throughout the year. We will create a huge diorama. We have actually started it. It will be an ongoing project throughout the whole year, and it is Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Create with Becca's channel. As far as it is right now, we'll kind of connect the whole thing to mine too eventually, but we will look further into that. Have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend if I don't get to see you around. Thank you for stopping by. So the diorama, I have actually started it. It is one that I'm going to create for work, really. It is going to be a little world of all the creatures and characters of a Swedish author named Astrid Lindgren. And I would say that the most famous one of those, in terms of you know, our American friends and all over the world, might be Pippi Longstocking. So I am going to create a little world of Astrid Lindgren's characters with Pippi Longstocking and Emil, and yeah, there's a whole bunch, but Pippi might be the one that our viewers that are English speaking ones, or mostly not. Yes, Pippi. Yes, it's going to be really fun. Going to create a little world, a diorama, and you know, it will be one that, you know, it will take time. It will be a chat and create show together with Create with Becca on her channel, while creating all of these bits and pieces for a diorama. I will make mine. What did she say now, Becca? I will definitely create my diorama bigger than the standard size for a diorama, and I am doing it bigger because I want the children that I'm working with to be able to use the diorama to play with the characters. So, you know, I'm going to make mine bigger because of that. Oh, yeah, the details, and because it's going to be like a whole year, we will definitely go into details and create a whole bunch of fun things. Um, we haven't, we have just started the thing, so I wouldn't say that we have everything planned. Uh, but if you have something, you know, we can definitely go with creating a tiny small little diorama, or you know, make one together with us throughout the year. But my goal is to have one to bring to my work at the Christmas time this year. So that is going to be so fun. At least that what I'm like, my goal is to be able to do that. So Christmas time is the goal, but it definitely will be in the beginning of 2026. Let's see, do we have more of these green? Yes, we have tiny ones. Let's see. We'll have the butterfly, on the butterfly, a couple of them. So the thing that I will be working on here will be a little bit of everything, and mainly like journal with me type situations, with February coming up. So that is going to be fun. I did do the writing journal for January just because I wanted to try that one out. I will kind of do a little bit of a combination of course, the writing journal, because I will journal each day, but doing it with the Dutch door style, like this one. It was fun, and I will maybe create one of these eventually again, or combine it with a junk journal, but I wanted and I needed a really just a writing journal um, for this month, and I haven't really finished it, but you know, this is how it looks, or whatever you like to call it. I needed one, and then I felt I needed something else. That's just my creative mind. No, it is an ever-changing situation. As creating creative people, I would say it's just how it is. And then the UFOs. I actually looked into if I had anything like laying around, and of course, you know, I actually have a little Christmas thing going, but no, I'm definitely not going to work on that now. That will be maybe in July, with Christmas in July. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry. Um, yeah, with the diorama it will be fun, and with all kinds of other things. My mind for this year in creative things here on my channel, there will be a whole bunch of things, just kind of what I feel like doing a specific week, or you know, whatever, because that's just how my life is right now. This is one of the opportunities for me to just breathe a little bit, because to me, creating things like this, that's breathing. I don't know if you have it like that, but just need to have one of these like little areas, and the area for me is my craft room, and you know, just do whatever feels right in the moment. Uh, let's see. My Christmas journal, I've showed that in the back of my book. Oh, I actually created an altered book at Christmas one, but I didn't use it. I will show you a little time. I haven't really create. I've actually created the base. So my aim is to use it this year. It is huge. Um, I created the base like this. You know, the regular, like, altered book with pockets and flips and flops and whatever. This is a pocket here and a pocket there. So it is prepared to be able to use. A little writing space, pockets, top pocket here, pocket, pocket, pocket. You know, just like this. There's a pocket. No, this was a flip with a pocket there. So it is created. I did this throughout December on my channel. Pocket here and here. Yeah, the papers are Junk Journal Studios, I think it was. And no, not it was something else. No, I don't really have it. I will link it down below in the description box so that you can see. So I have created the actual journal, but I didn't use it. It's a pocket all the way down here and some writing space, of course. You know, but it's a huge one, and it became that. It was a 600 page, and I tore 350 out of the book, or maybe more, I don't know. But it became this thick of a book because I felt it was fun to just create pockets. That's a little flip with a pocket here. So this was my project, I would say. And then I've just glued and created. So there's this pocket here. It's going all the way down to the end of the page, and that one just same there. This is a regular, like, a pocket, just like that. That's a side pocket here, the top one there. Oh. So all the way throughout, and yes, that's what I did. And then did a little thing here with slow stitch, just a little bit of a, you know, something fun. So might be that I use this 2025 journal, but I don't know. I've created it anyways. It was fun, but I have it here, you know, just so that I can see it, and it is going to be easy to find if I want to use it either in Christmas in July, or which I haven't really participated in before. That's one thing that I don't know. Or like Christmas time this year. So a whole bunch of chitter chatter. Just that's one of those Wednesdays might be like that sometimes, but to me, like I told you before, this is my way of just have a relaxing, really nice time to be able to just have a little bit extra energy throughout the week. So we'll just do these. And one thing before going to bed. It might sound strange to all of you, when I actually just before this live stream did put the last pieces of a 3,000 piece puzzle. I am going for a little bit of an easier one. For the next puzzle I will start, it is going to be 1,500 pieces. And yes, I am going to start that after this live stream. Might sound a little bit crazy, but that's just how my brain works. So apart from doing this, we will definitely continue the February journal with more like a classical, like junk journal with me type situation forward. And next time I might have, or I will figure out what to do in this. So this will be my 2025 color with me book, or whatever you like to say. I actually used the book like this, I think it was like 4 years ago or something. I took tiny paper pieces, because I had a huge amount of tiny paper, like literally I don't even know, like small scrap bits, like for instance like these and smaller, um, all different kinds of colors, and I glued paper onto to the coloring page. So instead of painting the color, I glued paper because I had so much and I needed to use it. Otherwise, it would go in the bin. So I glued, just started to glue, and eventually it became a piece of art with paper instead of pen or colors, or whatever, watercolors or whatever you like to use in these. But that was fun. A different way of using these type of coloring pages. Of course it took a little bit of extra of time just gluing in tiny pieces of paper. It might be that I combined that thing with paper. It was fun. I don't know if I think I have I think I showed it on my Instagram. I'm not too sure. Let's see if I have. I don't know where I have it. I started out with one. I think. Let's see. I have an Instagram for those interested. Mrs. GG dot crafts. A whole bunch of things. And I will eventually just start to upload things there again. Let's see if I have where I have the thing, if I put it on here. I'm not too sure now. Oh, I have this thing, the fox that this one was bigger paper pieces like this. Let's see, I did an elephant. This was a moose. So yeah, it took some time, but it was fun. Yeah, but I think I remember that being really really fun. And talking about school, I remember, and I don't know if it's even like a thing nowadays, but I remember tiny stickers. You could buy, like, when I was, I would say, like 7 or 8 or 9 years old. I had sticker books with pictures like this, and there were numbers all over, like with whatever the creation was on it. Like, it was like maybe like a themed, like, horse book or whatever, and there were horses all over, and there were different kinds of numbers, almost compared to this thing. But instead of using diamonds like this, you had like stickers, and you had to like um, create, or like do the finished product with all the stickers. And I remember doing that, and I liked it a lot. So I had a couple of those, back home at my parents' house. Um, so I kind of created my own way with the papers and pieces that I, at the time when I created those, felt like, either I will use it somehow, all of these paper pieces, or I will just throw them away because I can't just save all of them. It was at one point just too many. That's just what it was. So, for today, what have I done? Not really too much. Yeah, there was small, tiny, like, square, or I think they were mostly square stickers, or like rectangular, or triangle, in like, like really simple shapes. And then you just had to just put the stickers on like certain numbers or letters or whatever it was. So I did my adult version of that. That's what it was. So, sorry for the glare with this, but that's just what it is when doing this diamond paintings. I've showed you a little bit of everything today, and this will be the upcoming thing that I will work in. Um, saved a couple of important pages to me. This will eventually, of course, be filled with something else, or maybe painted on or whatever. But this will be the journal that I will be working on for February, and you will follow along the creation of February Valentine journal. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you, Sari, for being in chat with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you to all the replayers, and I would appreciate it much if you would subscribe and leave a comment. And yes, thank you everyone. I'll see you around in the next video or live stream. Bye.